Now that Elden Ring has released its DLC trailer, people are clamoring to play more Souls-like games to get ready for the drop. But should Dark Souls 2 be in your rotation? The answer is maybe. If this is your first Souls-like game, then hell no. Go play Dark Souls 1 or 3. They're a way better entry point for the series, and in my opinion, just better games. Another question I have for you is, do you find enjoyment from hard level design or fighting hard bosses? If you like hard bosses, I don't think Dark Souls 2 is for you. There are around 2 hard bosses and they are in the DLC, the Fume Knight and the Blue Smelter Demon. But if you like hard level design, I think Dark Souls 2 has the hardest level design in all of Souls-like games. The main challenge I found in Dark Souls 2 was the damn boss runs. They are brutal in this game, and as a player that likes to run past the enemies to get to the boss, it was the most frustrating part for me. And the game does everything in its power to make sure you do not get there. Long range fuckers with homing missiles? Check. Slowing magic so you cannot run through? You bet your sweet bippy. And I've heard that Sins of the Scholar is even worse than the base game. Dark Souls 2 also has some questionable gameplay mechanics. Your attacks feel weightless, with only confirmation that you've hit an enemy is a sound cue, or if you're lucky you stagger the enemy. When you die, you hollow and lose a portion of your base health. Well, the only thing be able to revert this is a human effigy. Human effigies are a rare thing in this world. This sucks, because if you're trying to learn a boss moveset and die, then you just get punished. Some people might think this is great. It gives death a more serious consequence. But I feel like in a series that is marketed around fucking dying and how hard the game is, I don't think there's a need for this mechanic. Though there is an item that helps with this though, and it is early game. The combat is really slow. The gameplay loop for most of the bosses are big ass attack you can dodge or take a lot of damage from, then you can punish, rinse and repeat. For the record, I do enjoy this form of combat though. At this point, I was still enjoying the game with all these little quirks, but the biggest sin that the game has is this little agility stat. This stat controls the iframes that your character has when rolling, and the reaction time your character has. When playing the game, I felt like my controller had a slight delay. Nope, it was a damn stat slowing me down. This is horseshit, and I have never been so mad. This should have been in the game. I didn't even know about this mechanic until reading about it on Reddit. To sum it up, if you like Souls-like games and find enjoyment from difficult level design, then yes, please play the game. Although Dark Souls 2 is my least favorite game out of the trilogy, it is still a great game that I enjoyed beating on stream. For sure, the game has some terrible design choices, but the next section of the video is going to tell you information to get around this and make playing Dark Souls 2 more enjoyable. Number 1. This lady is your upgrade point. Number 2. If you kill this guy, he drops a really good ring. Number 3. Please upgrade your agility stat to 96. Or you can be a Giga Chad and leave it at base level. This is up to you, at least you know that the agility stat does do something. Number 4. This place is really important. Please remember this place. This is how you get the ring to stop you from losing health. You start a Hyde's Tower of Flame. Then you run up here. Dash past these knights. And these guys. And that guy. Pull this lever, which lowers down the drawbridge. And then you'll find the ring in this chest. You can try and attempt this boss. Good luck. Bonus. If you feel like you cannot get through an area by running through, take your time and slowly kill the enemies. This especially applies in this area. Just take your time, slowly kill them with a bow. I don't know. It's really frustrating if you try and run through. Dark Souls 2 was my first Souls-like game. I got it when I was 13, did not know how to upgrade my character, and then waited 3 years to finally beat the game. It holds a very special place in my heart, and if you decide to play the game, I hope you enjoy it.